Hello, my beautiful, wonderful friends. It's me, Violetta, and Tracy is my assistant, and she prepared herself today so well, so probably I wouldn't be able to answer some of the questions because she said, do you know this, do you know? I don't know. But we will go with the flow. I will try to use just the psychic answers.
And thank you again to everyone that's been sending me questions. I absolutely love going through all your emails and getting to collect them all together. If that's something that you are interested in doing, remember that you can shoot them off. And the email is down below in the description if you would like to send one off that way.
Thank you. And I would like to mention that at the end of the video, I will do the lottery from the previous video for the Mother's Day prize. Okay?
Love it.
And
I have to say one more thing here. I have to say another congratulations to you on making the list of best psychic of on YouTube. Apologies there. If you guys are wanting to check it out, it's at blog.feedspot.com, where she got named one of the best YouTube psychics out there.
It's 15 of us that was in that blog, and Linda G. Comanche and David Johnson's are as well on that list. So it's pleasure to be surrounded by wonderful people. And there are 15 from the universe, 15 YouTube channels for 2020. Psychic channels. Enough bragging.
So neat. I had to say congratulations again because I just think it's so cool. All right, so I have some questions prepared. Again, thank you to everyone that sent them in. So my first one's from Rosemary. Adam Schiff, the American lawyer, politician, he recently made a statement that several damaging documents were given to him regarding Trump. Can you see what those documents contain?
Oh my gosh. It's like someone is using the binoculars, some informations, because when we are spying or we are observing something, some related to his money, tracing money. Tracing money, and I think it's as well related to cooperation, his and Barr. How they are navigating stuff. It's so many. It's like so many different points that it's unbelievable, but it will be interesting. So maybe another impeachment.
So it could be quite the damaging documents then.
We will see.
All right. This one from Chris, I apologize, probably going to be another little bit of a tricky one. New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, and I apologize if I'm not saying that correctly, but she has fears for the Pueblo tribal nations from the American Southwest that they may be wiped out due to the crown bug. So the main question here is, what will the effect of the crown bug be for the Native Americans from the New Mexico region?
They will have to protect themselves like the clam, the
clam that protects its pearl.
Pearl, yes, I see them like that. So they will be going and creating some safe environment for themselves, because the clam inside is pearl is growing. The growing of the pearl is related to the pain of that animal is causing himself, and it's building up some protection for the sun that is inside the shell, and it's because of the effect, then it's growing to the point that it's more bigger, more beautiful, but that will reunite them. But they have to protect themselves. They have to feel like that environment. They need to have that close environment just between themselves. They can't let them to be exposed. We have the same problem in Saskatchewan with the native people. They are affected really because they are living in groups, and that's so easy. If one person is sick and they are close, that's the culture, then they are affected dramatically. Yes, so they have to protect themselves. They will. And something beautiful will come out of that protection. They will feel more connected.
Oh, I like that. That's a beautiful analogy. Beautiful sight.
I don't know. I'm just lucky to just think that I can answer the way that I'm getting the picture. Okay.
Okay. This one's from Andrew. Around Christmas time of this coming year, do you see the U.S. stock market higher or lower than it is now?
Point A, point B. Some things will be higher, like plexiglass, like for gloves, for those things. You have to think what will be building up the stock market, and some things will be lower, like tourists and so on. It will still suffer. So there will be different. I can't say that everything will be measured the same way. Some lines will go up and some will go down, and it's like a zigzagging up and down. So the moment that we will get out of the crown back, it will be better, and the moment that you will be lucky to choose the real president, that it wouldn't be played by some different rules, that it would be honestly, then everything will go back to normal. But if there will be some disarray, then it will be harder to predict. But I see some lines going up, some going down.
So I guess it depends on what businesses are really, and industries are thriving right now during this time.
Yes, we can't measure them the same way. Everything was so beautiful lately, but it was kind of fake. Because if you are not producing anything in your country, then you can't really say that you have a good system.
Right. Okay.
But that's my opinion. Okay.
Fair enough. All right, this next one is from Karen. Will these murder hornets pose a threat to us this year, or will we learn quickly how to deal with them?
It will calm down. They will know how to control it. It will be, but the wasps, the bees will be affected because of that. So the sprays will cost other, and the bees are needed, so double sort. They will take care of that.
But the more that we can look out for our own bees.
Yeah, but it will cost another animals another creatures to be affected. Okay.
Fair enough. I know that was one that I know quite a few of you guys had sent some emails regarding, as it feels like, we're getting hit with one thing after another right now.
Yeah, there was Zika virus before from the mosquitoes, and they took care of it. So I think you don't have to be too worried about that.
That a solution will come.
There will be, but the price will be that because of that, the other creatures will be destroyed.
Always
we have ants, and I'm using diatomaceous earth, because it's not as harmful to other things. It's just when they are destroying our lawn, I'm putting a little bit diatomaceous earth, and the dogs can be safe from that. So,
yeah, she gave some to me last year to help with my ant problem. Okay, so Barbara M., what will Dr. Rick Bright's future be? Now, he was the Director of Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority. But what do you see his future being now that he's recently been dismissed from his position?
doing something with washing hands, cleaning. So he will do some cleaning process in his corporation where he was working for the corporation, and they will be checking out. I don't think he will be like a victim as well, laying on the table, and they will be taking tests on him. So I think he will be suffering as well. No matter what, Trump will get even with him because of his whistleblower. And he is strong, but he said that it cost him a lot of high blood pressure. So I see him being on the table. First he's washing his hands, so he is cleaning the environment that was created by that, doing stuff behind the door. And he wanted to protect people because the chlorine, how you spell that?
Yeah.
That medication. And I know at the beginning the Chinese were promoting that medication. Germans were telling their people that that's good. Polish doctors were promoting, but eventually everyone learned that that medication is causing so much. It's causing more deaths than saving, so eventually they had to stop it, and probably Trump and his people were investing money in it, and that's what that was problematic for that doctor. He said he didn't want them to invest, he wanted them to promote the health of the people.
Right, take care, not destroy. Okay. Going into Venezuela here, Liz asks, will the Venezuelan president, Nicolas, and again I apologize if I'm saying this wrong, Maduro, be removed from office, as there's been quite the fight for power there?
It's like a man stripper undressing himself.
I wasn't ready for that.
Me either. I'm sorry. And I know a long time ago I said that I see the monument going down, and the stripper is symbol of vulnerability, undressing. So, but he will be showing his power, his strength. Gosh, that one. I have to go with it. So I think he will have audience of other countries who would like to promote him, like Russia wants him to stay in the power. And Trump is not involved anymore. Before he was, and that was helpful for the opposition, and now he pulled himself out. I think China, and because Venezuela has a lot of oils, he will be showing off his I'm strong, look at me, I can still be good. Not the best way, but that's what I'm seeing. So he still will be for a while. Eventually the monument will go down.
Okay.
But I can't say when, but I was hoping it will be earlier than it is.
Right. Especially because they've been in different types of crisis for a while there with different issues, I think I was reading.
And they have so much problem with feeding people and bankruptcies and so on, so it's scary right now to be there.
Mm-hmm. This is one that was asked by a few people last few weeks. Will Trump lose any of his properties?
Come on, drop here. There's a bag, and things are flapping down. it's brown bag, so you can pull it together, and it looks like the coins are going down. So eventually, I think he will be losing one after another. But he has to be out of office to do that, to drop them in the bag. And I think that will be the government bag that will be collecting everything.
Okay.
Well, he is losing a lot right now because it's industry that it's not as profitable as it was before. People are not traveling, they are not visiting his clubs, and the clubs were closed. The Mar-a-Lago is closed. So
yeah, I was going to say that was a big
he's not playing golf, he is getting itchy because he can't play.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, the karma.
Yes. Barbara Kay asks, will universities open in the fall?
Playing accordion. Some yes, and they will be open and closed, so it is like this movement. And Trump is using always that movement. We are laughing that he's playing invisible accordion when he's talking. But my husband's noticed that. I think they will be opening and letting there will be more study going over internet for sure. No matter what, there will be a lot of Zoom connection, because they would like people not to even come to the big rooms and not to be as involved. You are teaching kids, and you are doing this through the Zoom.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
I know the children needs to be exposed to other children, but because of that unknown about that illness, I think parents will be scared to send kids, and even young adults to send to universities, because they will thought, we can wait one more year for them to start university, and it will be shrinking. So it's the accordion kind of.
Oh, I actually felt myself starting to want to cry again over that.
And I had the feeling that a lot of old professors who were working until the age of 80s and so on, they will withdraw, so there will be more room for younger professors to take the better positions, because so many of those positions were blockaded by people who were in the 70s, 80s. So that will be the profit for others. The older generation will retire. That's my guessing, because they will be afraid to be exposed to the virus.
Yeah. Oh, I still, as a dance teacher, have concerns about that when we reopen the doors, that we're going to have to take lots of procedures, because it's heartbreaking to think about how easily these kids are starting to get affected, and that it's showing this new strain.
And the children are cuddly. They want to come to you and give you a hug. The first thing, they are running to you and hugging you.
And all my kids know, I never turn people away from hugs. I've always been one of the huggiest teachers, and it's my rule that I don't let go first, because you never know what that kid is going through at home. So I'm always the last one to let go. I let them let go first, because you don't know how much they need it.
And my husband was calling me huggy lady when we had the shows selling antiques. He was going, be careful, huggy lady is coming, hide. And people were coming, we were giving hugs. It was so wonderful to feel, because it was like a big family of friends gathering, and everyone was working so hard, but there was a moment that I will take time to walk, to go through the show and say hi to everyone. Those times are not coming. This will be lost forever, probably, because eventually everyone will have that conscious that we have to say hello by just, we have the plexiglass between us. Can you imagine that?
It's hard, guys. I'm just as huggy as she is. That's why we get along so good.
Oh, we do. And Roman is very huggy too.
Yes, thankfully he is very huggy, which I so
my both
appreciate.
boys were huggy. Okay, another question.
What can you see of Bill Gates' involvement with the crown bug?
Old type of scale. There is some profit for him probably, and some. It's a scale, so he will be symbol of like Libra. That can navigate. Some will be good, some will be not good. In Europe, a lot of people are making stupid comments about him, and they are very negative. And I heard even over here that there are so much negativity kind of put, so yeah, there will be two different, it will be a challenge for Bill Gates to keep his good name, if he wants to keep his good name and do the goodness, or people are watching him as opposite. So it is, I don't know why they are doing that, but we don't know everything, and
we don't know how much he's got his fingers
so
in.
it will be on the scale.
Okay. And this is my last one. So from Christina, will money be safe in our Canadian/US banks? And to just kind of take that a little bit further, like, will it be hard to withdraw, or will there be limits created within our banks with what we can do?
I see a cloud. Yes, I remember when we came to Canada, we didn't have any money, so it was not appealing to us. But then that time they make a limit that your bank can protect $60,000 for you. Over that, you are not protected. So it's better to have money in few banks than in one, because if someone has money. And that's what I'm feeling, that the clouds, so it will come back probably. Some moments that people will feel that they have to be prepared for some rainy days.
That rainy day fund.
Yeah, if you can invest in gold, that's probably not a bad idea. I think that's a good idea, because China is pulling all the gold from every country they can put their hands on. So they are keeping the money. They transfer everything in the gold if they can.
Okay.
So yeah, if someone can have it, or gold, silver, minerals, because I think that will be eventually more profitable than Wall Street and banks. That's my guessing.
Okay.
Okay, so the lottery.
Oops, sorry.
Oops. Don't kill me.
I gotta stop leaning on that.
And our dog is under the table with her friend. She is such a good...
She's snuggled up to a teddy bear right now, guys.
Oh, they changed now the comments. They are next right away under the video. So yesterday they changed it for the new way, and I will be going
as it scrolls.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I have 903 comments, and I will go down and down and down as far as I can go, and then I will go up and as far as I can go. So I will choose it takes time, but
900 and some odd comments.
yeah, and then I will be going backwards, because I want to be honest with This one is... Maybe you can see better. I don't know why I can't see.
The username is 10 Scorpies.
10 Scorpies, you are the winner of the lottery. Can you read the... I would love a free reading, Violetta. Oh, wonderful. So I'm giving you a heart. I'm pinned it, so her name will be on previous video. Okay? 10 Scorpies. You are the winner of the lottery. Congratulations, girl. Oh, man. Take care of yourself, everyone. Thank you for participating in the lottery. If someone would like to have a reading with me, please find me under www.psychicvioletta.com. It's my website. And there is a calendar. You can check the time zone. Before you will go there, check the time zone, how many hours of difference is between your place and mine. I'm Alberta, Canada, or Calgary, or Edmonton, but already, whatever you will print. But if you will say Alberta, Canada, and your place and time difference, Google will right away tell you that. So it's so easy, and you are far ahead with knowing what time is convenient for you when you are working. I have a lot of questions because I usually answer in half an hour. We are 26 minutes and I answer so many questions for you. And I do at the beginning basic reading, present and future, and then you can ask questions. So see you, or you can call, or you can do the Skype reading with me. Can you stop the wonderful computer? Take care, stay safe.